Namaste everyone. In today's video, I wanted to share with you why we're not receiving exactly what we wanted when we try to use law of attractions and manifestation techniques. I've mentioned this in my previous videos as well, but I have been getting questions from people that they have been trying, but they're not getting exactly what they want. They're getting somewhat, but not exactly. So I thought, let me create another video to kind of share with you the knowledge that I have learned recently. My name is Priya. I'm very passionate about sharing positivity and spreading positivity around the world to empower everyone to live their life to the fullest potential. We're all creators, we are divine beings, so let's make our life the most beautiful possible together. Let's dive in. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you why sometimes we don't get exactly what we want. The number one key information in this is that clarity in what you want is important. Most people say, I want this, I want that, but they're not 100% sure if they want it. That's number one. And second thing is they don't know exactly how things are going to play out if things work, if they attract what they want the way they mentioned it. I have mentioned this example in my previous video, but I'm going to mention it again today as well. Imagine someone is scripting exactly what they want. Let's say it's something like someone that you want to attract in your life, a partner, a soulmate. Let's say you write every details of like, I want this person to be this, that, someone generous, lovable, loving, kind, compassionate. You write everything you want, someone successful, professional, whatever your desire is, you write everything you want. And then you are like, okay, let's script this, and scripting works. It is powerful. Scripting is a very powerful technique for law of attraction. But if you're not clear about the instructions you give to the universe, sometimes you don't attract exactly what you want. Sometimes you attract something exactly what you wrote, but then also other things around it. So imagine you wrote this list and then you forgot to mention that you want this person to be a single. Then sometimes people end up in relationships where they're actually attracting a married person, a woman or a male, or someone in a relationship, and then it makes all the relationship more complex than it's supposed to be. So when you write down, make sure you're that crystal clear about everything that you want. So including that this person should be single. So everything that you can imagine, make sure you write this. The next thing is also make sure you are aligned to be also at the same time attracted to this person. Imagine if you're in a relationship already, imagine you were trying to attract this person 10 years ago. If let's say you're not in a relationship for 10 years. So if you tried to attract this person 10 years ago, would you have been compatible with this person? Because you're probably not the same person anymore. In 10 years, you grew a lot. So the way we are, that's who we attract as well. So if we are not aligned to what we want, then we probably wouldn't get it until we align ourselves to that. So sometimes you need to focus on who you are when you're trying to put out there what you want, because it's going to be aligned. So if you're not aligned, you're not getting it, and you won't get it exactly. So that's one of the piece. The second piece is sometimes the universe tries to give us things where you want to test things out, and then you realize that's not exactly what you want, because it's still time for you to grow. You have something more potential to get in your life. So imagine this could be a job, it could be even a person, or anything that you want in your life. Imagine whatever you have at the moment 10 years ago, if you got it, will you have been prepared to handle that situation, handle the money, or handle the job? Like, do you have the skill set to do the job? So in 10 years, if you can grow that much, if you're asking for something that's like out there but you're not aligned to that, then you might not get that yet, because the universe is trying to make you realize that you have more potential. So it gives you sequences of what you want, but not exactly how you want it, because it kind of pushes you to learn that you have more things coming, better things coming your way. So you need to keep working on it. So that's just a different perspective of to look at how you want things in your life. It's just like, let's say, ordering something online. When you're ordering something from online, you look at a picture and you feel like this is what you want. But when you get it, you might not the thing that you got, the object or whatever you got, might not exactly be similar to the picture that you saw, or by the time you get it, you're like, hey, it actually doesn't fit into my house, it doesn't go well into my house, or whatever it is, right? So sometimes we like things, but then it might not suit our environment, it might not suit us. So just because you want something, by the time you get it, it is 100% possible that you might not actually like it or want it anymore. So that's very normal, and it's very it's reality. So it doesn't mean you're stuck with it. It could be a job, it could be a house, it could be whatever it is. Just if you're not happy with it, then work towards getting what you want and move on. Don't be like, okay, this is what universe has given me, so I'm stuck with this. Don't have that mindset. We're always evolving, we are always growing. So keep continuously adapting to things as they come, but then always keep in mind that clarity is the key. As I mentioned earlier, if you're not clear about what you want, then you might get random things coming at you, and then you're like, hey, I didn't ask for this. Or by the time you get it, you're actually not satisfied. So one of the technique I use to imagine myself getting this in order to see if I would like it. So you can sit in a meditation, you can do some breathing. So make sure you're in a peace moment, because you don't want to do this when you're like overactive with like happiness and joy, or when you're sad as well, because when you're in that position, you don't think clearly. So basically, when you're in a peaceful mindset, in a happy mindset, but in a peaceful mindset, just bring that imagination into your third eye section, or just close your eyes and just imagine. Even if you don't use third eye, just close your eyes and imagine, is this something, like imagine whatever you want as if it's happening in the moment. And imagine it and feel how you feel about it. Feel who's around you at that time. Feel who's, especially the people like your loved ones, feel how they would feel about it and how you would feel about them feeling about it. Like just imagine the whole situation as if it's happening in the moment, and see how you truly feel about this. Because when you actually believe that it's happening, when you are actually in the moment and believe it, when you're living it in your imagination, it's actually easier to kind of test things out without it actually coming, like you ordering something and actually coming, and then now you need to do a return on it. So instead of doing that, just imagine it and see how you feel. And if this is truly happy, you would actually feel the joyfulness, the happiness while you're imagining something. It will truly make you happy. So if that's truly making you happy, then that's something you will be really satisfied about, and therefore you need to work towards it. Make sure you align yourself towards it, and you will get it 100%. But if you're not happy about it, then it's time to reevaluate exactly what you want. Be clear about it, because that's very, very important. I hope this video was very helpful for you. If it was, please click the like button, and then share this video with your family and friends as well. And please, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click the notification button. I'm very determined to creating weekly videos for you guys, to empower you guys to live your life to their fullest potential. We're all divine beings. We have the capability and strength to create our life the way we want it. So let's make it beautiful together. Until then, namaste.